Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. I got something nice for you today. Hopefully break down a misconception or misunderstanding, more misinterpretation of a word we call sacrifice. Ooh. Let's go. It's going to be fun. All right, let's rock. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message and story for life. This one lessons that I learned for myself, so I want to pass it on to you. That's what I do for you. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. You got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person, who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritual asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. This is a teaching lesson. I put the book down. I want to give you a little lesson from the dome, I call it. All right, off the top. Right thinkers, let's talk about how you can't be successful in life without what? Making sacrifice. Life sacrifice. It's never for real. It's all symbolic and ritualistic. Stop thinking somebody gonna kill their firstborn. If God tell me I got to kill my firstborn, God, man, you got a problem. Do what you got to do. I'm not going to do that. I can tell you that right now. My allegiance is to mine, not to, no, it ain't happening that way. So just a concept. If it don't make sense, I can't rock with it. Simple as that. Certain things that y'all have that I don't subscribe to. Don't make it right or wrong. Just I'm not subscribing to it. Let's get past that. All right, let's talk about sacrifice. In life, okay, if you don't understand what the word sacrifice means, do me a favor, pay attention. I'm trying to help you so that you understand it better for yourself, so you can actually use it to the benefit of yourself. That's what it's intended for. I just got to finish reading the definition before I started. Sacrifice, to give up something that's precious, to love with, whatever, but to give up of something that you feel cherished, that you feel important and valuable. Okay, a lot of us, our time, money, energy, those are valuable things, commodities that we don't want to sacrifice. And for those who don't sacrifice those things, we got people who do that. But in life, understanding the definition of a word before you start slinging it around thinking you know what it is and misusing it. If it's something that you don't really want to do, for your mother, father, sister, brother, anyone. But if it's something that you just really don't want to do, but you do it, right there. You don't want to, but you do it. Why? Because that's the right thing to do. And if you're trying to do right, that's what you will do, every time. Not pick and choose when you want to. Nope. You got to diligently do what you know is right all the time. That's how you obtain self-mastery. Those are sacrifices you make to think that's beneficial to you. You're not going to not do something you don't want to do for just anybody. I know I won't. I'm an occultist, meaning I follow secret group of people. Okay, I'm a Mason, all this good stuff. Those are all occults. So, and I understand the symbolisms. That's what occults are, and the sacrifice that's not really literal. Human sacrifices is all ritualistic. It's not literal, but for some people, some reason, they take it to the extreme. Okay, where they literally sacrifice a human being. Stop, and no benefits in that at all. The person who you sacrifice, what about them? Because you feel the need to do what you do to fulfill the ritual. What about the person that's being done to? What about them? Nobody cares about them. Oh, they just slaves. They just, we took them over so we could do what we want to them. The Aztecs will take your top of the hill, open your chest up, take your heart out while you're superior, and eat it, thinking they're going to get your powers. That is the dumbest thing ever in the world. But you couldn't tell them that. Then why? That's what they was doing. Moving on. Again, misconception, misunderstanding lead to what? Misdoings. Simple. Okay, that's why self-knowledge is to hold you accountable to what? For yourself. But being a part of the cult, I understand esoteric and symbolism and the rituals behind making sacrifice. They're not literal. When you don't do what you want or feel like you should be doing for one reason or another, that's a sacrifice. If I don't want to come here and educate or enlighten my right thing followers, then I ain't dedicated to my cause. If that ain't what I want to do, why are you doing it? I would not be here under duress. No, ain't nowhere in the world. So understand that when the thing that you do is because you want to do them, you're doing better. Something like that. Nobody can't make you do something and give you perfect work. Builders of the pyramids, they were all workers and not slaves. All right. But when you don't do what you want to do, for whatever reason, that's self-improvement and it's betterment. Why? Because you're giving of yourself for, it's supposed to be something for better. Okay. If it's a friend in need, relative, whatever it is, it's just, you just give. Just you do that. You do your part. Don't worry about nothing else. Don't worry about the cow being pulled. Just keep getting the milk. Okay. Don't worry about how the cow getting it. Moving on. So for whatever reasons, if in life, we all have to make our own sacrifice. Daily. Why? Because life is based on doing what's right. And sometimes it means sacrificing for what you may want to think or do other than what's right to do. Make the sacrifice. In relationships, start right there. In relationships, sacrifice should be what? Evenly shared. If I got to hold what I got to hold, you should be able to hold what you got to hold. Maintain, show respect to one another. When you start flying off at the handle, saying disrespectful things, you're not upholding your end of the relationship. Okay, that's an imbalance. And that's a sacrifice that you should make within yourself. I'm not going to wild out. I'm not going to act out because of something you said or did. It's different to me. Anything short of putting your hands on me, I ain't got a problem with it. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. I don't care who you are, what you are. Don't do that. So you can think, feel, and act any way you want. That's your prerogative. I got the same prerogative. But when I exercise mine, I'm the bad guy. Say hi to the bad guy. Okay? I don't care. But if I make a sacrifice for you, I mean, I'm going to do something that you ask me to do, something I may particularly want to do. But if I do it for you, I made that sacrifice for you. And if I made the sacrifice for you, okay. Well, man, if I made the sacrifice for you and you don't sacrifice for me, bye-bye. Goodbye. Why? I'm not going to ask twice. And once you show me what I need to see, you ain't got to worry about me. I made that decision from what I see. I'm an observer. Okay, I make my decisions on what I see, not what I hear. Okay, but I live to make sacrifices. Why? Because it builds character. It makes me feel good to do something for somebody else without wanting nothing from them for doing it. Just makes me feel good. That's self-service. I practice that every day. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't pick and choose. I just do it. Simple. Don't pick and choose who I do it for. Skin color, male, female, make a difference. Just do what you know to be right. That's how you self-master yourself. holding yourself accountable to do all the things that you claim, that you think and you feel. Implement them for yourself. All that giving advice about life, about this, that, if you ain't using, shut the hell up. Sorry about that. I live and I make sacrifices because I believe it builds character. Simple as that. Now, en route to your life's goal, you're going to make some sacrifices. And they're going to be made when? Daily. What? You can't get around it. You can't get it. Ain't nothing you do in life always what and how you want it to be or do. So sacrificing is acquiescing and doing what you think is best. And when you do those things, you'll be the beneficiary of that. Don't make a difference with the other person, other people. Nothing got to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Understand that when you doing you, what somebody else doing or not doing don't have no bearings on you. What they eat don't make you fat. Okay? And what they don't know don't make you ignorant. To reach success in life. Well, I want in life, just not caring about your career, not caring about none of that. In life, there have to have been some sort of sacrifice. You can't get around it. I sacrifice staying up late night. Why? So that I can get up early morning to do what I do for you. Okay, my day starts around 3:30. So I can't be up 11, 12 o'clock at night and no, 8 o'clock. See you, why? I know I need my rest. I just talked to my mother this morning. Baby, I told her situation. Baby, you getting yes, ma. The wise man gotta say, yes, ma. Alright. I'm your mother. Yeah, I know ma. Yes, ma. So okay. And that's called respect. When she speak, I listen. Regardless, it don't make a difference. That's what it's all about. So sacrifice. You got to be able and be willing to what? Do things that you think is best and not what you want and how you feel. That's all. And it ain't easy. Oh, it ain't easy. Trust me. Now, preparation prepares or practice daily prepares you for what? Success in life. Why? You have to have that ability to make your own sacrifices based on what you think is best for you, first of all. First of all, your own sacrifices should be made for you. Okay? And if I ain't doing me, I sure can't help you do you. And for those who ain't doing them, stop trying to help somebody do them. Why? Because you ain't doing a good job at your own. Leave them be. Let somebody else teach them like me. Okay? But no, if you're not in position to give advice about life, don't. That's all. Don't give it, take it. Don't start telling somebody what to do and get your own stuff together. That's my point. And you sacrifice for what? For the betterment of yourself, first of all. That's all sacrifice is, for betterments. You can't go through life without making some kind of sacrifice. But Gino, in my Gino Jennings voice, am I right? It's okay to make your point, but to relish and embellish and that's just that's overkill. Come on, man. You know, enough is enough. But and when those things, when you do those things, when you know, when it come back, it's not gonna look good. Remember that, okay? So moving on, I'm just saying, don't claim one thing 1 minute and then you be the victim of what you claim, and that's what happens to a lot of us when you ain't doing what you say, okay? How you living for real. Anybody can get in front of here and get up here and tell you a whole bunch of this, that, and the third, but then you hear about the behind the scenes stuff, stuff. Oh, really? Mr. Really? So be careful, all right? Now, again, in any relationship, sacrifices should be evenly shared. Okay, no, I'm down here. Stop at that. I went way back. Stop at that. But okay, practice and preparation. And again, you can't go through life without making some kind of sacrifice. Why? Because success in life, we all know, comes with a lot of personal sacrifice. If you're into gymnastics, you're in athletics, you're in whatever, you're going to sacrifice a whole lot of stuff that you think, well, I could be doing this. A person my age should be doing that. No, if you focus in putting in with your work, you don't worry about the concepts. Okay, that's not what you sacrifice stuff that don't mean you're no good anyway. But to go through it and find out, well, I could have been doing something else. Yeah, that's an if I could have, would have, should have mentality. Don't work in life. I sacrifice a lot of my friendships in life. Why? From a life of righteousness. If you're not living and doing the things that I'm into, we ain't gonna be doing it together. Why? I'm not gonna do what I don't do. To be around you and be with you, that ain't happening. That ain't, no, you're gonna worry about that. Remember, pure real. I'm real. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna be phony. I'm not gonna act like I don't like you if I don't like you. Simple as that, you will know. Now, in any part of your life, you got to make your righteous sacrifice. Why? I live righteous when? Daily. I live it. Simple. I don't just talk it, I practice it. It works. For me. If it ain't working, you must be doing something wrong. Simple as that. Again, let's talk about just sacrifice. Sacrifice in life is what we call par for the course. You're going to have to make them. And every time there's a situation you confront with in life that can make or break you situationally, you should always fall on the side of what's right. Not how you feel, not what you think, not what you want. When you do what's right, you'll be rewarded for that. Even in the situation that you're in, don't worry about that. Don't worry. You just do what's right. That's all you got to remember. Watch this. And when you put you first, now all your sacrifices will be made what? On anyone or anything that's in what? That's a heartbeat, within a heartbeat. I will make a decision to do what I need to do for somebody who I care, love, and concern in a heartbeat. I won't take a second thought about doing it if we cool. If we ain't cool, don't even ask me, don't even confront me or come to me expecting I'm going to do something for you if we ain't cool. It's the reason why we ain't cool. So whatever, however, if that's the deal, don't worry about me. Wow, it ain't gonna change. If we ain't cool, don't expect no favors from me. Something as that. I'm not gonna make no sacrifice for you. Ain't happening. I told you. I'm not forgiving kind. I ain't got to forgive you. If you mistreat me and I get a chance, I'm gonna do you. I keep telling you that. Understand that. Don't care. Where we at? Okay, there. Okay, right there. Now, you can't, okay, been there. Well, I'm right down here, down move my space, well, I'm at my mouth. Okay, sacrifice the night profit. Yeah, okay, now you go. Now, if your needs, this is another important one. If your needs are prepared to make sacrifice in your life, whatever you need and whatever you think you had to do, you're the one who have to do that in your life. Why? You won't be successful any other way. If you don't make the sacrifice you need to do for yourself, if you're an athlete and you ain't working out to better yourself because you think you got a little skill and talent, if you're not cultivating that skill, you're not working on it, you're not bettering it, it won't grow, it won't mature. That's like taking the light away from the plant and expecting it to grow. Nope. Certain things need certain things. And in life, sacrifice is one of the things you need to be able to make. Why? To better yourself. Where we at? The sacrifice of life, Prophet. Okay, we're down here. Okay, this is important. I won't waste my time or to make any sacrifice for anyone who's what? Not right or not cool with me. I don't give of myself for people that I don't particularly care for. It's as simple as that. If you're not a good person, I'm not going to do nothing for you. Simple as that. Don't care what you think or feel about that. It's a philosophy. Simple as that. You can practice it or not, like it or not, don't make a difference. I have sacrificed. I have to sacrifice, aka take what? The high road in life. I put myself in that position. And I'm holding myself accountable to do just that. I'm not going to get ignorant. I'm not going to wild out and do things I know is wrong. Why? I know better. In order to know better, you show. Telling me you know better after I punch you in your face and say, oh, I knew that was wrong. Well, why'd you do it? I'm into that mode. Prevention. After the fact mode, that's Monday morning quarterbacking, and they haven't won a game yet. So I take the high road in life. Why? To secure my position within myself by what? Doing what's right. Doing the right thing all the time. That's my choice. My choice. I don't have to, but I choose to. That's the difference in self-mastery and thinking you got mastery of self. Proof is in the pudding. Okay, it'll show. Wrapping it up again. Appreciate you tuning in. This is all about understanding, sacrificing, and we all make them. I'll sacrifice. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna make a human sacrifice, symbolically, of my friends who ain't living or doing right. The things that I do, spend my time doing. If we don't have that in common, I'm gonna just dismiss you. I'm gonna symbolically kill you off in my mind where you don't exist. Simple as that. It's not harsh. That's just how it is. If you think being your friend means I can't be me, I will symbolically sacrifice you. They're done. Moving on. I have zero tolerance for people who not where I think they should be or how they should be around me. I just take myself out that mix. That's all. I don't control them. I control me, though. Moving on. That's how you deal with those kind of people. You don't try to change nobody. Sacrifice, again, means to do without, to give up something that you think is valuable or someone you have of value to you, whatever. But to give it up means to sacrifice. And the concept in the Bible, when they said that, he was trying to make a point, and that wasn't to be taken, again, literally. Again, an allegorical story to make a point. If he's willing to take his own son's life to prove his loyalty to God, I guess that's a lesson on their terms. Yeah, I get it, understand it, moving on, let's go, wrap it up, I can take this home. Sacrifice means to give up something to do, okay. Now, the number one thing I value most is my ability to be me, to do me, to conduct myself in a manner which I think is conducive for me, not to your likings. No. My pet peeve is I'm going to be me. Simple as that. And if you want me to be anybody other than that, you don't want the best for me. And if you ain't gonna sacrifice wanting for me to be better, I'm not gonna deal with you. Simple as that. Moving on. I don't let that dictate nothing for me. I will only sacrifice for things or people who I deem worthy or worth it to do that for. If we're friends, we're family, depending on where we are in the social pecking order and how I'm gonna deal with you. Simple as that. If we ain't cool, don't expect me to be cool. No, we don't do that. I can tell you that. And wrapping it up, again, I will sacrifice a lot of things, and I have and will continue, but I won't sacrifice myself for no one. That's right thing philosophy. That's the lesson. Hope you got it. Hope you enjoyed it. Use it. That's what it's intended for. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who understand sacrifices now have passed away. I'm out.